What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some breaking news. And Serena Williams has retired from her match at Wimbledon in the very first round against Sasnovich. Let's go through the stages of what actually happened during that match, because a lot of players have been slipping over the first couple of days under the roof of center court. So Serena, she got off to a really good start. Started off at 3-1 with a break, and at 15-all in the fifth game of the match, she stumbled on her ankle, and you could tell that it definitely hurt. Her facial expressions show that. As soon as that happened, she looked down to the court and she just checked the surface to see how slippery it was. She then limped off the court to the locker room to get some treatment on the ankle. After that, she could barely move when she came back on court and was broken back straight away by Sasnovich. And at 3 games all, 15-all, Serena would again slip while trying to take off to run for a drop shot, and with a cry of pain, limped to the net and had to retire. The crowd tried to pump her up. They tried to encourage her to keep going, but she just couldn't take it. The ankle was too sore, and she is out of Wimbledon in the first round for the very first time in her career, and it is only the second time that she's lost in the first round of a Grand Slam in her entire career. But she's not the only player that had to retire on center court today. Mannarino, he was beating Roger Federer. He was up 2-1, and in the fourth set, slipped over and hurt his knee and had to retire in the very first point of the fifth set. And that's another person who slipped over. A lot of players have slipped over under the roof. Also, Djokovic, yesterday, he slipped over a few times on center court. Barty also slipped over. And also, Coco Gauff was slipping over in her match. So under the roof at Wimbledon, the courts get really, really slippery. And players are starting to get injured. Also, the fact that it's the first couple of days of Wimbledon is always a fresh grass court. So it's always a little bit slippery because it hasn't been worn in yet. But it's a very dangerous thing. And now we've got Serena Williams, the biggest casualty because of the slippery courts. Let me know down in the comments below, how long do you think Serena's going to be out for? Do you think we're going to see her on the American hardcourt season? Or do you think we're going to see her maybe in 6 months? Hopefully that's not the case. But Serena is out, and Mannarino as well. Don't forget about him. It was his birthday. He was beating Federer until he slipped over as well. So Serena Williams, she is out in the first round of Wimbledon for the first time because of injury.